I'd like to talk to you about a short, easy concept, and it's called truth. I was working with a client today. I get so much of my stuff from clients. And her husband has had a history of infidelity, and they're working things out, and things are coming together. He recently moved back in. They got a house together, and life is proceeding, but he's still struggling with the after effects of having had an affair. And sometimes he's afraid of sharing with her thoughts that he's had, or that there has been reaching out back and forth between him and the other woman. This happens frequently. When a prodigal makes a decision to come home, they often still haven't completely extricated themselves from the old situation. And so my client understands this, and it's very, very painful, but she understands that there is this process. What most prodigals want to do in the beginning is, when they make a decision saying, we can't do this, this is wrong, let's go back to our marriages, let's do things right. But because they haven't fully broken away yet, they say, everyone says, but we'll still be friends. We'll still maintain a friendship. We can do it. We can be platonic and all will be well. Well, first of all, I'll do a video for them later. No, you really can't. You have to cut it off and be clean, because once you've been with someone intimately, friendship is very, very difficult to do. Maybe one day, 10, 15 years later, you'll bump into that person, or you'll be able to say, you know what, we made a mistake, good seeing you, and move on, and you can actually talk to that person. But the purpose of this video is not so much that person, well, it is, as my client, if you think of it that way, is he's so afraid of hurting her that when he does have a slip up and talk or connect, he lies. And I think my video is more for you former prodigals, or someone who's trying to get out of a situation. And so I really would like to title this as "The Hard Truth is Easier to Receive than the Soft Lie." The hard truth. My client says the same thing. She goes, I know he's going to deal with extricating himself. I know he's still going to have thoughts. I know he's still going to have triggers. We're living in the same city. He's driving past places where he's been with her, and he's seeing cars that look like hers, and he's going to restaurants that he's been with her, and that is so very hard. And I understand that. And while it rips me up, and while I want it to be gone, and while I don't want it to be in his head, I am willing to handle that while we work through this together. So my statement is really to you prodigals / former prodigals, you men and women who have had the affairs, have stepped out, even the emotional affairs, because those are just as bad emotionally. Once you're attached, even if you've never been physical, it rips you up. I need to say to you, be truthful with your spouse, because so many times the thing that's stopping your reconciliation from being peaceful and complete is the lack of trust. But they can't fully trust you if you're still hiding things, and we sense, you know, it doesn't feel right. You're kind of trying to cover up. You'll either give too much information. Oh, I was here and then I went there, and then or you just feel this discomfort causes tension, causes fights. It may seem like it's not the right thing to do, but you will find that your spouse will actually trust you more if you say, you know what, I slipped up, and I reached out to her and we had lunch together, and I'm sorry. It's not going to take those hard feelings away, but what you'll notice is your spouse will be more inclined to trust you when you say, no, we didn't. Because when you did connect, you told the truth. Truth is so powerful. And truth settles in someone's soul. Even if what we're hearing is painful, truth brings a peace, because Christ is truth. And he just told us, do only what you know to be right. Give the consequences to God. So only tell the truth. Leave the consequences to God, but they will draw you closer than the deceit, which you think might be easier. If you're still struggling with this and you really don't know if you should tell your spouse the truth because you are the former prodigal and you have been in touch with your old adultery partner, give me a call. I'll help walk you through it. I'll be the mediator between you and the other person, or you and your spouse, I should say. Because we can get them to see your point. If I can help them, show them that you really are truly seeking reconciliation and you just don't know if they can handle the truth. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching my informational Bacon Bit. And as always, remember to live your life sunny side up.